Pull me up by the holler.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the KC sideline, a familiar face, Andy Reid. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Fielded at the 33. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 39-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Hurts. Got his man, it's Thornton. Here is 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Pass right side caught by Thornton. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. This now a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Mahomes now to throw. Johnson's got it complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll look to throw here. Looking middle, he finds Royals. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Here's Austin McNamara now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
At the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. He'll drop to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Play action. Here's Hurts. Runs over. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, With no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Winslow brings it in over the middle. The offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. In motion goes the tight end. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday you have to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll go to Barkley again. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The throw right side here going to be incomplete. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. They'll be in search of their initial points in the contest, trailing 9-0 as they begin with a first down. Now Mahomes. Pass complete to Royals. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Into space at the 45. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
27-yard line.
From the 27, Hurts. Ooh, the juke. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 34-yard line.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. That one taken in by Neighbors. Here's 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Mahomes takes it himself. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Good footwork at the 30. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Hurts to throw. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. And he'll be out just a... Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. 2nd down and a yard. Again, it's Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. It's a loss of a yard.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play.
A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Saquon Barkley on the handoff. Stopped short of the goal line. A 6-yard gain.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. Career touchdown number 136. Tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Throw right side, caught by Winslow. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Mahomes now to throw. He gets it left side of Johnson. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Hurts. That's complete. And coughed it up. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's a give to Barkley. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Roberto Sanchez in punt formation.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
3rd down. 3rd and 11.
They'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. His throw incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes going to throw. Looking middle, he finds Royals. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Mahomes to throw once more. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Recovered by the offense.
In motion, the tight end. Now Mahomes got to have this one. That one out wide and intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Mahomes pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It's a gain of
Here is 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw here. Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
22-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 40.
Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Another try for Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. But now he appears to be in some pain. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pass to the right side, hauled in by Royals. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
to 2nd and 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time, multiple guys get to him.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Simmons. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Well, Carter, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game,